Devon Achane is not stepping on the practice field this week, and that simple fact already sends ripples through Miami's preparation. Mike McDaniel stood in front of the press on Monday, calm as always, but his words hit like a cold splash of water. Achane will be sidelined, not a precautionary absence that comes and goes, but a deliberate pause in his journey back. It is the calf, the same muscle that has betrayed many before him, the kind of injury that hides in silence until it strikes when least expected. This is not about missing one session or skipping one drill. It's about a larger picture, the slow chess game every team plays against time, against injuries, against the season looming on the horizon. Miami is looking at September, not August. They want their weapon ready, sharp, and unleashed when the real stage lights go on. Yet the silence on the practice field feels heavier when you know what he brought last season, when you remember how explosive he became in his first full year. The calf strain kept him out against the Detroit Lions in the preseason game. He was supposed to share those reps, supposed to show once again that he can turn a routine handoff into a heartbeat-skipping run. Instead, the Dolphins had to reshuffle, had to test other options, had to watch a sideline that looked strangely incomplete. Because when Achane is absent, it's not just another running back missing. It feels like the offense itself loses a certain edge. The medical staff and McDaniel are united in one mindset: no rushing back. The Dolphins know stories, endless ones, of players who ignored the warning signs, returned too early, only to pay the price with lingering pain that stretched across months. McDaniel himself admitted it. Coaches carry scars from these mistakes. So the message is firm. There will be no gamble here, no unnecessary heroics in August. Why risk a season for a week? That is the unspoken question that drives the decision. Fans may crave the sight of number 28 cutting through defenders, but the team's calculation is colder. Miami doesn't want an early spark that fades. They want sustained fire across the marathon of games that matter. Still, the absence stirs unease. Because Achane is not just a running back. He became a focal point in 2024, the second year of his NFL career. He delivered numbers that stand taller than simple statistics. 1,499 yards from scrimmage, 12 touchdowns, spread across 17 games. Those numbers tell a story, but not the full one. The truth is, defenses bent every time he touched the ball. Opponents adjusted their formations just to contain him, and in doing so, they opened gaps elsewhere. He was not only producing yards, he was shifting the gravitational pull of Miami's offense. Now the team faces a stretch without him on the field. Training camp is not just about conditioning. It is where roles take shape, where depth charts crystallize, where coaches test combinations that may later decide games. Without Achane, the rotation changes, the looks change, and opportunities open. Suddenly, every snap for the other backs becomes magnified. Alexander Mattison, once expected to be a safety net, is also out. A neck injury has taken him off the board for the year. And just like that, Miami's depth in the backfield feels thinner, more fragile. The room is no longer crowded with options. It is a battlefield where names like Ollie Gordon and Jalen Wright step forward with urgency. Both rookies have been given minutes. Both have felt the weight of preseason carries, and both understand what hangs in the balance. When the established star is watching from the sidelines, every burst, every cut, every extra yard becomes a statement. The Dolphins coaching staff is watching carefully, weighing not only raw numbers, but the subtle signs of who can carry pressure, who can pick up blitzes, who can adapt in real time when the game plan shifts. It is strange how one injury can ripple through an entire unit. Achane's calf does not only affect him, it reshapes the narrative for Miami's offense. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle thrive on spacing, on defenses pulled in different directions. When the ground game loses a threat, defenses gain confidence to press harder, to disguise less, to dictate instead of react. Miami knows this. They know the connection between a single player's health and the rhythm of an entire offense. So here is the tension, balancing patience with urgency. The team insists this is preventive, that there is no major alarm. But how much can you truly prepare without your most dynamic back? How many reps with Tua and the offensive line are enough? These are the questions that linger, the ones that no press conference can fully answer. There is also the human side. For Achane himself, It must be torture. Players live to compete, to sweat with their teammates, to prove themselves again and again. Watching from the sidelines tests the spirit as much as the body. He knows what he is capable of. He knows what the fans expect. And yet he must sit, wait, trust the process. That waiting, that uncertainty, it gnaws. And what about the team? Every practice, without him, forces new rhythms, new habits. Offensive coordinators design plays that might never exist if a chain were present. Tua develops timing with different backs. The line adjusts to different running styles. It may strengthen versatility, or it may create a gap that is hard to close when a chain returns. Which way will it go? Consider the long road ahead. Miami is not chasing preseason wins. They are hunting something bigger, something that has eluded them for decades. A playoff run, a statement, a season where all the talent finally aligns. To get there, they need every weapon ready, and a chain is one of the sharpest. So maybe the decision is simple. Rest him now, unleash him later. But simplicity does not erase the discomfort of absence. Fans will remember his rookie flashes, his breakaway speed, the way he could tilt a game in a single drive. They will also remember the frustration of missed time, the delicate balance of brilliance and fragility. This is the duality of every explosive athlete. Their power comes with risk. Their body is asked to do things few can endure. The calf injury is a reminder of that fragility, a reminder that even the brightest sparks can flicker. So where does this leave Miami? They march forward, training, testing, reshaping. Gordon and Wright push for recognition. Coaches experiment. Teammates adjust. A chain heals. The process continues, quietly, steadily, with the season creeping closer. Every day without him is a day of preparation and also a day of waiting. Waiting for the moment when the number 28 jersey once again blurs across the field, when defenders chase shadows, when the Dolphins' offense feels whole again. And when that moment comes, when a chain takes that first handoff back, it will not just be another play. It will carry the weight of these weeks, the silence, the questions, the patience. It will be more than yards. It will be relief, anticipation released, the confirmation that the weapon is back. Until then, Miami walks the line between caution and hope, building, adjusting, and holding on to the belief that the wait will be worth it.